Okay, let's write down the heading design pattern.
This conference will now be recorded.
Design pattern. Okay, now guys, you have to understand what is design pattern. Yeah, design pattern in the sense it is a solution. Clear, it is a solution for commonly occurring design problems. Clear. That means what do you mean by design pattern? Design pattern in the sense it is the solution for commonly reoccurring design problems. That means, okay, consider one problem is occurring again and again. For that, we'll prepare and we'll keep one solution, right? Okay, if I get this problem, I have to use this solution. Okay, how many times it will come? I have to use the same solution. Like that, the design pattern is a solution clear for commonly reoccurring design problems. Okay, whenever we'll build some designs, okay, at that time you will be having some issues. Okay, for that we'll be making use of design pattern. Clear. Okay, your design pattern is of two types. Yeah, your design pattern is of two types. First one, creational design pattern. Second one, factory design pattern. Clear. These are the two types of design patterns. Clear. Okay, in that first I'll explain first one. Okay, what is creational design pattern? Creational design pattern in the sense it is a normal simple design pattern, guys. Okay, we'll not be discussing much about this creational design pattern because we'll not use that one. Okay, creational design pattern are the design patterns, okay, that deals with object creational logic. That deals with object creational logic. That means whenever you are using creational design pattern, that will be having some logic to create an object. Clear. Okay, for creating an object, you will be having some of the logic in it. Okay, that is your creational design pattern. Mainly we'll be using a factory design pattern. Once we'll go for that one. Clear. Guys, just write down the heading design pattern and below that write down it is a solution for commonly recurring design problems. Okay, right on next line. There are there are two different types of design pattern. There are two different types of design patterns, which are as follows. Below the term: creational design pattern and factory design pattern. Below that diagram, first one, creational design pattern. Okay, write down below that. Creational design patterns are the design patterns that deal with object creation logic. Object creational logic. Write down second one. Factory design pattern. Factory design pattern. Okay, now we have to discuss what is this factory design pattern. Okay, what we'll be doing in this. Okay, those are all things. 1 second. One second, guys. Okay, now guys, okay, factory design pattern. Okay, now, yes, what do you mean by this factory design pattern? Okay, what we'll be doing with factory? Okay, those all things we'll be discussing. Okay, now I will be taking one simple example, general example. Okay, now, in general, one factory is there. Okay, in general, one factory is there. What is the use of your factory? What you will be doing in the factory? Okay, those all things we'll be discussing. Okay, now, factory. I'll take one factory called watch factory. Let me take it as a watch factory. Okay, now what is the use of your watch factory? What your watch factory will do? Okay, your watch factory will produce a watches. Okay, watch factory produces a watches. Okay, now consider I have a watch factory. Your watch factory produces different brand of watches. Okay, consider it produces different brand of watches. Okay, now I'll be taking two watch brands. Okay, I'm taking one is Rado. I'll be taking another one is Rolex. Okay, Rado and Rolex. Okay, now these two watches are there. Okay, which this watch factory produces. Clear. Okay, it is not like watch factory should produce only one brand watch. Clear. It can produce a different brand watches also. Okay, we don't have any issue. Okay, now watch factory is there which produces different watches. Clear. It produces different watches. But will your watch factory produce car or bike? No, right? Okay, that means what do you mean by factory in the sense? Factory is the one which creates or produces different object of same type. Clear? You are able to understand, right? Okay, now what is the factory? Factory is the one which creates or produces different object of same type. Clear? That means different object in the sense it might be a different watch or different shape or different thing it might be, but different object of same type. Your watch factory never produces car or bike. Clear? It will produce always watch only. Clear? Now here consider I have one watch factory which produces two watch. One is Rado, one is Rolex. Now what input I have to give for a watch factory? Clear? Now I want one watch. I'll go and I will give input. Clear? What is the input I have to give, guys? Okay, I want to tell which watch I have to get. Clear? I want to tell them I want which watch. I want Rado or I want Rolex. I have to give that input. Now consider I am giving the input as Rolex. This is my voice is audible because I'm getting a message here like network connection problem.
Audible, sir.
Audible. Okay. 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 Now for a watch factory, what I am giving as an input, I am giving input as Rolex. That means I am telling which type of watch I want to get. Clear? Then what will be the output of your factory? Output. What I'll get as output? I'll get the watch, right? Right. Okay, now I'll get the watch as an output. That means what I am getting, one second, I'm getting the output, and what I am getting as an output, that is object of Rolex. Okay, I'm getting the object of Rolex. That means, okay, what type of input I am giving, guys? I am giving a string input, and what type of output I am getting? Object of that particular product. Clear? Object of that particular product. That means what do you mean by factory? Factory is the one which creates or produces the different object of same type. Okay, and factory generally takes a string input and provides a object of the particular watch or particular product. Clear? This is your factory. This is your factory design pattern. Okay, for this we'll be writing the code. Okay, in the next example I'll show. Just take down the heading, guys. Factory design pattern. Factory design pattern. Okay, right down. Factory is the one factory is the one which creates or produces factory is the one which creates or produces different object which creates or produces different object of same type. Different object of same type. Next line. Factory generally takes an input. Factory generally takes an input of string type. Factory generally takes an input of string type and produces an output and produces an object as output. You can write the sentence proper. And produces a object as a output. Okay, just take down this figure. With this figure. Okay, now guys, for this, whatever factor design I said, right? For this, I have to write a code. Clear, I have to write a code. This is not 100% code, guys. Okay, later I will be adding some more things in this code. Okay, then only it will become full code. Okay, now just I will be writing a logic now. Okay, I'll be writing a logic. Okay, now guys. Okay, here, okay, I have to start with the class. Clear, here I have to start with the class. Now, what is this symbol, guys? Don't tell plus, I'll kill you. I'm telling the same thing. Don't tell plus, even I can see.
Concatenation.
Concatenation.
Public.
Okay. One girl answered properly. Oh, many people are answering. Super. Guys. This is a public. Clear, concatenation. I can understand that is concatenation. Okay, good. Okay, thank God you people know. Okay, this is public. Clear, access specifier, whatever we are using. This is public. Okay, but don't use whenever you're typing program, don't use. Okay, whenever you're writing, right, that time you can use it as a short form. Like how we will use for a public static void main, you will not use whole thing. You will write PSVM. That means that is short form of writing. That's it. In the same way, plus in the sense public. Then what do you mean by this? What is this, guys? Second symbol.
Protected.
Private, protected. Yes, it's a protected. Clear. Where do you have used this one, guys? In Java class, they said these things.
No, sir. Not sir, sir.
Then how you people know? Good. Somehow you got to know. Okay, good, no problem. Okay, you people know, right? I no need to explain, thank God. Okay, now, guys, I'll be taking public class. C should be uppercase, lowercase, guys. I don't know Java, you know, right?
In lowercase, sir.
Class C should be uppercase or lowercase? Lowercase. Okay. Now I have to take the class name. Should be uppercase, lowercase, how?
Uppercase.
First letter should
be uppercase, and then we can.
First letter uppercase.
Full thing uppercase.
First letter. No, sir, not full thing uppercase.
Each word, sir.
Okay, what? Each word, first letter should be uppercase. Super. Thank you so much, guys. 1 second. Okay, now here I want to create a method. Okay, I want to create a method. Now the same way I'll be using public static. I'll be using one method called getWatch. Okay, I'll be creating one method called getWatch. Okay, now here, okay, I have to take the parameter, those things I have to do. Now, what is the input for your watch factory? Okay, string input. That means I have to take a variable. I'll make it as string type. Okay, what is the return type I have to use here, guys?
Object
You have
type,
to
sir.
tell me. What is the return type I have to use?
Watch type, sir.
Watch type.
Watch type.
Watch factory or watch?
Watch, sir. Watch.
Rolex, sir. We are returning the object of Rolex.
See, no, I selected as a Rolex. That's why Rolex. If he selects Rado, I can change the code.
The watch type.
Watch
It
type,
should
sir.
be a watch factory means I'll kill you, man. If you go to ask watch, they will give watch factory only to you. It will be watch, right? Okay, it will be public static watch get watch. Clear. Okay, then I'll open. Okay, now here what I have to decide whether he is asking for a Rolex watch or a Rado watch? I don't know. That I have to check. How I can check? I'll be using one if condition here. Okay, where that user input is stored in a variable called type. But tell me one thing, guys. Okay, now if I pass input as Rolex, is it same watch or different watch?
So didn't get the question.
No, general I'm asking. If I pass input as this Rolex or that Rolex, both are different watch or same watch? Same watch. But with respect to Java, is it same or different?
With respect to Java, it's different, sir.
Different.
With respect to Java, it is different because the case is different. Do you know how the user is going to enter? I don't know. He might be entering uppercase, lowercase. I don't know. For that, how I have to deal with that one, guys? By using type dot equals ignore case. Okay, by using equals ignore case, I have to check with Rolex. Okay, if it is proper, then what I have to do? One second. Once again, guys. Oh, the same issue once again, guys. There's some issue is happening with my paint. I don't know. I do it from here, no problem. Okay, now what I have to do, guys? Okay, now whenever I pass it as a Rolex, what I have to do, I have to come inside the if loop. Okay, then what I have to do, I have to return the particular object. How I will return? Return new Rolex. Okay, if it is a Rolex, I have to return the Rolex object. Okay, I'll close. Then what I will do, I will check one more part, that is else if. Clear, else if. Here what I have to find again, I have to again find whether the type dot equals ignore case of Rado. Equals ignore case of Rado. Okay. That means if the pass it as a Rado, then what should happen? It should come inside and I have to return new Rado object. Clear, return new Rado object. Then if I pass it as a some other watch, clear, consider I'm passing it as a fossil. I don't have a fossil in my factory. Then what I have to do, I have to display some error message or something. Okay, I'll be going for a else part. Okay, in the else part, what I have to display, just I want to display one message, that is system.out.println. What I have to use, watch not found. Okay, I want to display output in this way. Clear. Once this is done, I'll close this. Then I will close this. Then I'll close this. Guys, is this code is correct or did I miss anything? That means this is not whole code. This is only a logic. In this logic, did I miss anything?
Hello?
What?
Hello, sir. Where is
Yeah.
the watch class?
That will create. That will be creating. Don't worry.
Okay, watch class.
Just in this logic, I'm asking.
Class of Shadow and other like.
This is not
Sir, it
whole
should
code.
return in what
This is not whole code. It should return.
watch type, sir? Means object type. So at last it should return null, sir.
Super. Where? After this. Where?
Else.
After if condition. After else
No,
part.
sir. After else.
Here.
Nails parts the last.
Super. Return null. Okay, if I didn't return null, pakka you will get an error. So you will get an error. Guys, understood this logic? Simple program. Yes. Okay, this logic only we'll be using, okay, in whole program. For writing whole program, you should know some other things. Once that is done, I will add this logic code inside that program. Clear? Just take down this program, guys. Okay, hope so, guys. Everyone done with this code, right? Done. Okay, done. Okay. Now, guys, write down small heading abstraction. Abstraction. Okay, now guys, you already know what is abstraction, those all things. Okay, just let me take one example and do. Okay, let me take it. Okay, what is this, guys? Don't tell me box. I'm designing a mobile. Okay. Okay, now guys, consider this is a mobile. Clear, this is a mobile. Okay. Okay, now guys, okay, what do you mean by abstraction first? Abstraction in the sense hiding the complex implementations and providing the functionality to the user. Okay, hiding the complex implementation and providing the functionality to the user. That is known as abstraction. Okay, that is known as abstraction. Now, consider this is a mobile phone. Clear, consider this is a mobile phone. And here I have a user. Clear, here I have a user. Yes, I'm very bad at printing. Adjust, please. Okay, guys, consider this is a user. Okay, now. Okay, now I have a user. Now, what is the thing, guys? Okay, here you have a mobile phone. Clear, you have a mobile phone. Is your implementation of mobile phone is visible or hidden? It is hidden, right? Okay, this Okay, the implementation here is hidden. But are you able to use the mobile? Yes. With the help of what? Clear. With the help of what, guys? What is
Operating
this?
system.
You're going
Operating.
inside mobile and using with operating system, huh? What is the full definition of your abstraction, guys? Hiding the implementation and providing the functionality to a user with the help of interface. Clear? With the help of interface. Now, between user and mobile phone, what is the interface, guys, here?
The operating system.
Think and tell, Avinash. Bridge. I have to operate mobile through bridge. Operating system. Guys, what is the interface for mobile? Lakshmi Priya. Screen. Yes. Shravan, yes. Guys, now one light is there. Understand, one light is there. Are you able to see the implementation of the light? No. But are you able to use the light? Yes. How? You will go and remove the bulb, or you will do something else inside bulb? No. What you will do? Which interface you will use? Switch, right? If you turn on okay, by making use of switch, you can turn it on, turn it off, right? What is the interface for a light? That is switch. Clear? What is the interface for mobile phone? That is your touch screen, touch pad, whatever you have. Clear? Whatever you have, touch screen, touch pad, right? That is considered as an interface. Now, with the help of your interface, user is able to use the implementation. That means user is able to access the device. Yes. Okay. He is able to do all the functionalities. Okay. He is able to do all the functionality. Clear? He is able to do all the functionality. One second. Let me do. Okay, now the implementation is hidden, but with the help of interface, I am able to access, I am able to use the mobile phone. Now consider, guys, okay, now this is abstraction. I'll read right here. This is abstraction. Okay, now what is the outcome of your abstraction? Clear? What is the outcome of your abstraction, guys? This you might already studied. What is the outcome of abstraction? What is the output of your abstraction?
The loose coupling.
Yes, Priyanka. Guys, out of 135 people, one girl knows, only one girl knows, that is loose coupling. Others are simply sitting. Guys, what is the output of your abstraction? In general, I'm asking, the output of your abstraction is loose coupling. Clear? Output of abstraction is loose coupling. That means if I use this as a Oppo phone, or if I use it as a MI phone, will my user is affected, guys? Now, if I'm using Oppo phone, I'll be using touchscreen. If I'm using MI, will I be using some other device or something? No, right? Okay, that means if I change the implementation, user is affecting? No, that means what I am achieving? I'm achieving a loose coupling. What do you mean by loose coupling? Clear? What do you mean by loose coupling? Loose coupling means what, guys? Anyone?
The service provider program and user program is connected in such a way that if any modification or enhancement is done in service provider program, it will not affect the user program.
Super. Okay, what do you mean by loose coupling? That means change in implementation will not affect the user. Will not affect the user. Guys, understand this much, guys. Okay, now guys, from the beginning I'll tell what is abstraction. Abstraction means hiding the implementation and providing the functionality to a user with the help of interface. Clear, with the help of interface. And what is the outcome of your abstraction? The outcome of your abstraction is a loose coupling. And what do you mean by loose coupling? Loose coupling in the sense change in implementation which will not affect the user. That means instead of Oppo phone, if I make use of MI phone, user is not affected. He is using the same interface, clear, called touch screen. Instead of that one, if I make use of Apple phone also, the interface is touch screen only, right? Okay, now this is one example which we'll be taking. Clear. Now loose coupling, how I will be able to achieve the loose coupling? That is with the help of your interface. Clear, that is with the help of your interface. With the help of interface only I will be able to achieve the loose coupling. Okay, now guys, loose coupling is there in the sense tight coupling also should be there. What is tight coupling? Okay, it is opposite of your loose coupling. Clear. Loose coupling in the sense change in implementation which will not affect the user is known as loose coupling. Then what do you mean by tight coupling? Tight coupling in the sense change in implementation which will affect the user. Clear. Now always we have to try to achieve loose coupling, guys, not a tight coupling. Clear. Yes, understood this much, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes. Okay. Guys, just write down this simple figure. Okay, then
Any example of tight coupling?
I didn't get you.
Any example of tight coupling?
Any example of tight coupling? Yeah, later I'll be giving. I will be taking later one more example. That time I'll give you the example. Okay, guys, you have to already heading right abstraction below that right down after this figure. Right down. Hiding the implementation. Hiding the implementation and providing the functionality hiding the implementation and providing the functionality to the user, hiding the implementation and providing the functionality to the user with the help of interface, with the help of interface is known as abstraction. With the help of interface is known as abstraction. Is known as abstraction. Next line. The output of abstraction is the output of abstraction is loose coupling. The output of abstraction is loose coupling, which can be achieved with the help of interface. with the help of interface. Write on next small heading. Loose coupling. Loose coupling. Write down. Change in implementation. Change in the implementation. Change in implementation which doesn't affect the user. Change in implementation which doesn't affect the user is known as loose coupling. Is known as loose coupling. Is known as loose coupling. Read on next line. Small heading, tight coupling. Tight coupling. Okay, write down. Change in implementation. Change in implementation which will change in implementation which will affect the user. Change in implementation which will affect the user is known as tight coupling. Change in implementation which will affect the user is known as tight coupling. Is known as tight coupling. Next line, small heading, interface. Interface. Write down. It is a media. It is a media to communicate between user and any device. It is a media to communicate between user and any device in general. User and any device in general. In general. Okay, now consider this. Some examples I'll be taking. Now, one is device. One is interface. Okay, now guys, tell me if the one second. Okay, now guys, if I take a device as a mobile phone, if I take a device as a mobile phone, then what will be the interface? Touch screen or touchpad. Okay, next, if I take a device as light, what is interface, guys?
Switch.
Switch. One second. Switch. Okay, if I take it as a AC.
A remote.
A remote. If I take bike.
Petrol.
E. Good. If I take car. It might be key or remote. Clear. Okay, you are able to understand, right? If what all the devices are there, what all the interfaces will be there. Okay, these are different things. Like whenever you use which type of device, based on that your interface will be there. Phone, how I can access by using your touch screen. Light, by using switch. Okay, AC I can access by using the remote. Bike, keys. Car, key or remote. Clear. Like that it will be there. These are the devices as well as these are the interfaces of that device. Just take down this simple. Okay, guys. Now, guys, you might know already, but I don't know. Okay, now, guys, whenever we are choosing a interface name, okay, whenever we are choosing a interface name, okay, we will be maintaining some set of rule kind of thing. Clear? Okay, some pattern kind of thing or something. Okay, but if you didn't use also, it's not a problem. Okay, it is not like something you'll get error or something. No, for better understanding, for our understanding, we will be using some pattern. Okay, that means consider if the interface is switch. Clear? If the interface is switch, then how I can use this in your code? Clear? With respect to code, how we'll be using? Normally, we'll be using, I'll be making it as a I switch. Okay, I'll be making it as a I switch. Whenever I see the I switch, by seeing the I switch name only, I can understand it. That is interface. Clear? The same way I can use it as I switch, or we can make use of switch INF. Clear? That means prefix of I or postfix of INF. Okay, whichever you want, you can use. Consider I have remote. Remote is a interface I'm creating. What I have to use? I have to make use of I remote, or I can use remote INF. Clear? Anything you can use. By seeing the name only, we should be able to understand that is interface. Okay, if we maintain in this way, it is better. Clear? Just write down this one, guys. Okay, now guys, here, okay, I was taking this example, right? Okay, now let me take for the light only. Clear? Let me take for the light. Just I'll take the example. The same way example, guys, not a different thing. Okay, here now I consider I have a light. Okay, this implementation is hidden. One second. Okay. ID implementation. This implementation is hidden. Clear? This implementation is hidden. Okay, now here I'll be able to use the functionality. I'll be able to use the functionality of a light by using an interface called switch. By using an interface called switch. Clear? Okay, there what we are. Okay, I will take in the next figure. No problem. Okay, here consider I have user. I have a user. Clear? I have a user. With this user, okay, I'm able to access the functionality. That means I'm able to use the light, okay, those things by using a interface called switch. Okay, one second. Okay, I'm able to use the functionality of a light, okay, by using an interface called switch. Okay, now for that I should have some thing like, okay, I'll be taking now okay, now consider this. Okay, this is switch. Okay, I will be, switch is an interface, right? I'll be taking it as a I switch. I'll be taking it as a I switch. Now, guys, by using your I switch with respect to light, what we will be doing? Okay, two things. One, I can on, otherwise I can off. Okay, just I'll be taking that public void yes on. Another one is public void yes off. Okay, public void yes on, public void yes off. Okay, by using your switch, what we can do, only these two things we'll be doing. One, we have to turn on or we have to turn off. Clear, turn on or turn off. One second, guys. Okay, now, okay, this is your switch. Clear. Now, let me take other things. Like I'll be taking implementation logic. Clear, I'll be taking a implementation logic. That means we have to get the implementation for the interface, right? Okay, the same way. I'll be taking this. Guys, this is not proper. Please adjust. Okay, whenever you are going for extends, that means inheriting a class. Okay, it will be extends. Okay, this will be implements. For our implements, we will be using dotted lines. Clear. Okay, now here I'll be using implements. Okay, here I should have a implementation logic. Okay, just I'll be writing tube light implementation. Okay, I'll be taking one class called tube light implementation. Okay, which just I'll be using some of the statements I will close. The same way, here I'll be having one more thing, LED light implementation. Okay, which the same way I'll be taking this much. Clear. This is the thing how I will be writing the factory class. Clear. How I'll be writing the factory class. Now, one interface will be there. In interface, I am using two methods. One is yes on and another is yes off. Okay, now whichever tube light implementation or LED light implementation class is going to implement, this methods will be used in this one and will be giving a implementation, that is a whole code. Clear. But again, we will not be using the whole code, just we'll be writing some of the part only. Clear. Let's just write down these two figures. Okay, then I will be going for the code. I'll show the code. One also I have to go for a code. Clear. This one also I have to go for a code. Now, guys, you have already written this example. Clear. Now I will do in the notepad, guys. Here writing is becoming very headache. Okay, at least program I will be using in the notepad. One second. Okay, guys. Now tell me the factory factory code for your this light factory. Tell me, guys. Public. Yes, someone turn on mic can speak.
Public class.
Public
So we can do
class.
lights.
Then
Light.
light or light factory we can give. Light factory.
Light
I'm taking light factory consider. Okay, now here I'll be using. Okay, then here what I have to use the same way.
Public.
Static and
Light.
the method name I'll be using is get light. 1 second, guys. I'm getting a call. Dean. Public static get light string type. Now, guys, now tell me what is the return type here.
I switch, sir.
Light.
Light.
Super. Light or I switch?
I switch.
And before that, I have an interface here. That's why I'm showing you the figure also. Clear. Okay, now I'm implementing the interface, guys. What will be the return type? That should be the I switch. Clear. And don't ask me why, then I'll kill you. Clear. Okay, then what I have to do, the same type of code previously we have done, remember? Okay, just now we have done, right? Okay, tell me that one. Okay, now I'll be using if type dot equals ignore case, and what is the input I'll be passing? Tube light. Okay, now if it is proper, then what I have to return, I have to return LED light. Then what I have to do? I have to return new LED light IMPL plus. Clear, guys, don't confuse like where I have this tubelet LED implementation class. This is only implementation class. This is I am writing factory code, not with respect to this one. Okay, now I'll be taking the same way. Next, one more thing, I'll be taking else system dot out dot println. I'll be using no light found. I'll close it, then return null, then close, then close. Clear, this is a factory code. Clear, this is a factory code for this light factory. Clear. One second, guys. Okay, now guys, this you can understand, right? Okay, now this, one second, let me do it. Okay, now guys, whatever you have here, light factory, right? Okay, this light factory is a factory class. Okay, it is a factory class. And whatever you have a get light, right? One second. This get light is, one second. Okay, this get light is considered as a factory or helper method. Clear? Okay, don't get confused much of the things. What is this factory or helper method? Later you will understand everything. Okay, just go through it. Okay, now this is considered as a, this is a factory class. Clear? Light factory is a factory class, and within that whatever I'm using get light, that is considered as a factory or helper method. Clear? Guys, just copy this code. Okay, in the next example I will be some part of a code inside another code. Okay, there you will be able to understand 100% use of this particular code, guys. Don't get confused much now only. Clear? Later you will understand. Don't worry. Wait.